Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this match between Nepal and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. We really couldn't have asked for a better day. The weather gods are smiling on us, and there isn't a cloud in the sky.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
And with all of their home ground knowledge, they'll get out there and look to cash in on batting first.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Perfectly timed.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait on!
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Big edge!
Keeper's in.
There'll be one run here for them. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait! Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yeah!
Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Gone! Played all around it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maharaj shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Nice.
Maharaj got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Keeper's ball.
Good return, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Maharaj will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Edge. Unplayable.
Keeper's end.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over ends. So too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. India can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Thick edge.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack. From the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Trouble. Yeah! Oh, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
And with that, they're off the mark.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Singh coming into the attack from the north end. Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Edge! Amazing delivery!
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep. Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
With the changes in the field, the captain looks to be going for a more balanced approach. That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Just threw the shot too early.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. A couple on offer here. 8 runs added in that over. Nepal are 4 for 57. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one.
Certainly seems an odd choice. The spinners were getting some purchase on the ball and making it difficult. Obviously time to change tactics.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. A good use of the referral system. It's been reversed to out. Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Catch it.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Bowler's end.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That's the over. Nepal are 5 for 64. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Back go the stumps, miss the straight ball.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Lamishane will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yup. Keeper's ball. Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Last over of this innings, no point defending. Now,
Some adjustments to the field.
final over in this innings. Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. There was indeed bat. The keeper had to convince the bowler, and they were right.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Massive edge. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Super shot that.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 89 runs. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate. Brilliant diving stop.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Couldn't get it through the field.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Needs a direct hit. 9 runs added in that over. India are none for 9. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it!
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Catch it!
Power and precision in that shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's off the middle of the bat.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Dives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep, yep. No!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Wait there. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Nepal can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Waiting.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
8 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 42. Going with pace now.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Waiting.
Yep. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Huge edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a slow ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot and that raced away for 4.
Perfectly timed.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
And that marks the end of the match. India complete a decisive victory in this match. The batting side have fallen short.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.